Can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Farm and Pastor's Wife. I'm so glad you're here. My name's Leslie and you're in my living room in our home down on the farm. Listen, today's video is our weekly grocery haul. But before we get to the grocery haul, I wanted to share a little bit about our church's back to school bash that we had yesterday. So then after that, we'll go to the grocery store. I didn't film, I just got 2 quick little clips looking at baby food, but I'll share them with you anyway. But then we'll get home and we'll go through the grocery haul and I'll tell you about it all. I don't know how much sense I'll make because I was super duper tired. So, but enjoy the video. It's our weekly grocery haul. And I'll come back and say goodbye, maybe. I don't know. I think I'm in the car when I say goodbye. Well, it is Sunday afternoon and we're headed to church. I'm headed to church, but first I got to stop by the nursery. You know, even on Sundays, the nursery has to be, we're not open, but we have to make sure the plants are watered and that kind of things. Isaac is there and he needed me to drop off something to him. So I'm going to stop by there and drop that off. I'm also going to fill my cup up with ice and fix the water while I'm there because I got my raspberry lemonade drink packets there. And I'm going to check on the pansies that we planted. I have been so pleased with the plants that we got from this distributor that shipped them to us. And I just want to make sure that I'm still pleased with them. So, anyway, we're going to stop by there and then I'm headed to the church. We're doing our back to school bash where we send the kids off with school supplies, free clothing. It's just a great event. And so we are going to be heading to that. So let's head to the nursery, then to church, and then to the grocery store. Sorry if you guys hear the air running, but it's hot. And let me tell you, I'm still here at the nursery. I dropped off what I needed. And the cool temperatures we had like a week or so ago were so good for the plants. It was so good for the plants. They looked healthy. And then it has turned off hot the last 3 days. And you can tell they're just like, oh, we're so sad. You know, we need some air conditioning. And of course we have it as cool as we can get it. But the plants feel it even inside a greenhouse. They feel the extremes. And so yeah. Let me show you what raspberry lemonade. And let me show you this. We stopped by Bojangles after church, Brian and I did, and grabbed something real quick to eat. We decided to eat in. We were going to take it home, but we decided to eat in. And this lady walked up and handed us this, and it's this note, and it says, "Hello, I'm deaf, and I'm selling these rope chains to support my family. They're $5 or $6. If you would help, thank you." Well, little known fact, I do sign language. Very little sign language, but I do some. And so I began to sign to her, and she was so excited that somebody could communicate with her. And she started asking me where I learned to sign. And I learned from a deaf friend. I had a really good deaf friend. And so that's how I learned to sign, as well as I knew a lady who was an interpreter. But most of my learning was self-taught. My mama bought me some books, and so I was learning, and then my deaf friend would come along and like practice with me. And so I just, after she left, you know, of course she was so pleased. We gave her the money for the keychain that I'm going to turn around and give to the boys. But she was so excited that I could communicate with her. And then I just was blessed. And I began to cry. And what a blessing it was. And I told Brian, I said, that's a part of, like I don't know a lot of sign language. I know enough to communicate a little bit. But like, if I could not carry on a long conversation, but I did tell Brian as I was wiping tears, that's something in my younger years that I wish I had pursued or wish I had stuck with, because I learned starting as a child. My mama started buying me sign language books as a child, and that's just something that I wish I had stuck with. But anyway, I didn't. But hopefully I'm getting my drink cold. It's never too late. It's just me finding time. So, all right, let's head to the back to school bash. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be a doozy hot day out there, but let's go and see if we can bless some families.
Church with the homes and the lives of the community people that's getting ready to show up. They're going to be here from Seabrook, from Randleman, from Cyrus City, from Sophia, from Bisco. They're going to come.
Y'all, I'm tired. T-I-R-R-E-D. I don't know how you, whatever. I am tired. T-I-R-E-D. I know how to spell tired. I was trying to be funny, but it somehow didn't come out funny. But anyway, I am headed into Walmart. I slipped out of the back to school bash about 15 minutes early. Because I've got to get the stuff to make the casserole in the morning. Plus, I'm getting a full-fledged grocery list. So, let's head into Walmart and see how long I can stand. So, I'll see you in there. All right, everybody, I am home and ready to chill out. So let's get this. There is no rhyme or reason to the way I unpacked it. So we're just going to go through one side at a time. So I got us some Cheerios just because I've been wanting some Cheerios. We're going to have a lasagna one night. We're going to have a crock pot lasagna. And so I grabbed us some Texas toast for that. The grand boys were here the other day and they wanted mac and cheese, and Bubbles had to say, I don't have any. So I have them some mac and cheese. Now, tomorrow we are making casseroles for the teachers go back to school. So our church is feeding the teachers. So several of us are making casseroles. I'm going to make a sausage casserole. I'm going to have enough to make one for Judah and Levi on Wednesday, and I'm going to make one for the teachers tomorrow. So there's the cream cheese, the sausage, and the crescent roll sheets that we need for that. Provolone cheese, because I'm going to make a salad, and I'm going to slice up some provolone and some ham and put on it. It's going to be kind of a decadent salad, and we're going to use ranch on it. I needed some more dish detergent. Have some razors back there in the back. We'll see them in just a minute. I also have another a fruit recipe we're going to do, and it calls for some mint. So I have some mint at the nursery, but it's not far enough along. I don't feel good about using it yet, so I grabbed some at the grocery store. Also, to go with our salad, I have a head of lettuce somewhere. It's over there. We'll get over there to it in just a minute. But I usually mix that with like a spring mix to make it go further. And so that's what that's for a salad. Got some mini cucumbers for the salad, for snacking, so forth. Again, my fruit dish calls for some strawberries, so I grabbed some strawberries. I needed coffee creamer, so I grabbed some of that. I have been doing so good drinking water, and this is the only thing I like, but they only had one box of it. So I got that one box. I also picked up the blackberry lemonade. We'll see if I like that. I think somebody told me that it was really good. So I didn't mean to I did mean to grab it tonight, but I was hoping, to find more of this, but I'm going to try this. And I'm pretty sure I like the strawberry watermelon. So I'm going to grab that, and we'll have some. I've been drinking waters, especially when I'm working at the nursery, and I love it. So for our salads, I grabbed some bacon bits. Mr. Benji needs some snacks here. He's eating food. Time goes so fast. So I picked up 2 of these. Here's the other one. I got a peach and I got a banana. Plus, hopefully we're going to be taking the boys somewhere Wednesday, and I wanted some of these to pack. I'm going to be frying some chicken tenders up pretty soon. And I bought some breading that I want to try, but I also grabbed some of this that I want to try. I usually make my own breading, but I thought, hey, let's try something different and just compare and see what we like. I always like beanie weenies. Eat them with a little vinegar. So good. Brown sugar, because I ran out last week. I can't remember. Oh, the cinnamon rolls. I used my last of the brown sugar in my cinnamon rolls. So I grabbed some more brown sugar. Of course, croutons for our salad. Apple juice for Benji, because if we take the boys somewhere Wednesday, it's probably going to be kind of warm. So I wanted to dilute some apple juice and carry Benji some apple juice. Butter, because I always need butter. There's our chicken tenders for our supper tomorrow night. That's going to be tomorrow night's supper. I may be doing quite a bit of frying. If I'm only frying a little bit, I'll buy peanut oil. But if I'm going to be frying a lot over the next little bit, I'll buy the bad stuff. But it's the cheaper of the two. So kind of sometimes I have to weigh which is more important at that time. Our fruit calls for, and if this is not the tiniest cantaloupe you've ever seen, I mean, my hand covers it. But unless I find another one tomorrow, we're going to be using the cantaloupe and a watermelon for our fruit recipe we're going to be doing. Potatoes, because I think I just want stewed potatoes with our fried chicken tenders. I got Benji some more baby food. Now, he loves these things, and they're so convenient. Now, if we're at home, I can make him something and feed him with a spoon. But if we're out and about, these things are so convenient. So I bought him several of these. They're not the cheapest of baby foods, but you're paying for the convenience. And he loves them. He'll suck 2 down in one sitting. I mean, he loves them. So I guess I grabbed 2 bacon bits. Thought we must need 2. I'm going to have some buffalo sauce when we have our fried chicken tenders. In case we want to toss them in some wing sauce, we can have that. For our lasagna, of course, I've got ricotta cheese, and I bought some mozzarella. Got some Lassure peas. Oh, those are my favorite peas. I've showed you the watermelon. Okay. Y'all know I'm on an olive kick, and when I was standing at the olive jars grabbing them, my mouth began to water. Like, literally, my mouth was watering. So I am dying. As soon as I hit the stop record, I'm digging into these olives. I also grabbed another jar of just regular olives to go in our salad. Needed some shaving cream, mayonnaise. Y'all know how we love our mayonnaise around here. And for our lasagna, we're just going to do it old school, easy way, and use some jarred sauce and doctor it up. Razors. Bryant shaves, I shave. We needed razors. Now let's pan the camera over here. For our chicken tenders, I think I'm going to make the barbecue bread since I got the Texas toast for the lasagna. I was out of the Ziploc bags, and I don't have a trip to Sam's coming up anytime soon. So, or at least I don't think I do. So I grabbed a box of those. Bread for sandwiches. Lasagna noodles for the crock pot lasagna. Some snack things for me, Bryant, the boys, Daniel, whoever. Lettuce for salad. Green peppers. Grapes for our fruit dish that we're making. And some tin pans for the casseroles tomorrow. And I believe that, oh, I did get sodas. I got Diet Dr. Pepper and Diet Pepsi, but they're still in the car. So I think that's it. So I'm going to quit videoing right now. I'll come back and talk to you in the morning. But I'm going to get at least the cold stuff stuck in the refrigerator. And then I may rest a minute. It's been a long day. Well, it is the next morning, and all of the cold and frozen groceries got put up. Some of the other groceries got put up. I still have a few more to put up, but listen, after our back to school bash, and a whole day at church, and then going to the grocery store, we both were exhausted. Let me tell you, I didn't tell you what happened. When I got the car loaded up, Bryant was finishing cleaning up at the church after the back to school bash, and I was loading the groceries in the car, after leaving Walmart, and he called and said, "Where are you at?" And I said, I'm putting the groceries in the car, fixing to head home. And he says, "Well, hang tight, I'm on my way. I need to come in. I need to get some muffins for feeding the teachers this morning." And so I said, okay. And so I waited for him to get there, and then I ended up going back into Walmart and grocery shopping again. Not full groceries, but we went and got muffins. I did, since he was with me, I let him pick out a watermelon and cantaloupe that I need for a recipe. So anyway, I went to Walmart twice, back to back, yesterday. So, all right, I'm going to end this video here. Thank you guys for joining us. We had an amazing and wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed the grocery haul. We have some exciting things coming up. I can't wait to try the 2 different breadings on the chicken pieces. And so yeah, I am really, really, really excited. And I have a delicious fruit dish I'm excited about, and a crock pot lasagna. I'm just going to show you how to throw one together when you've got a busy day. So it's going to be great. So thank you guys for joining us. Remember, if the grease is hot enough, you can fry anything. Bye, y'all.